Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Friends all drive Porsches, must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing for dollars is trying to find me. I wait for deliveries day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me on town? Counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Prove that you love me by the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me that on the town? Won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Good morning. It's rainy. There ain't gonna be no sunrise this morning. I tell you though, it's still pretty out here. I mean, it's nuts, right? It's my backyard. It's a good place to wake up, no matter what the weather's like. Although I will say, the van is in the shop. No idea when it's coming back. And all of my warm jackets are in the van. True story. really, I don't have a lot of clothes to begin with. Oh, I dropped my microphone. Did you notice that? Hold on a second. This is why we don't have nice things. This is why we don't have nice things. This is why we don't have nice things. Oh, there was a little piece that is probably gone forever. Probably gone forever. Can you hear me? Let's see if I can attach this like this. Okay. Hi. How's the sound? I'm still testing out this microphone. I listened to The Gathering the other day when I was using this microphone. This here microphone. And I played The Toast and I wandered out. And it looked like as I went away from the camera, the sound got softer, which makes me think I wasn't using the microphone properly. It was the morning that I found the bird, and I walked up to the bird and I thought the microphone was still recording. Sound is okay. Well, it's not 100% glowing endorsement for the microphone, let me tell you. Or maybe more my performance. All right, here's the test, right? And these are the things that I would normally want to do. Near is good, far is quiet. But if the microphone is on my person, riddle me that. Like, okay, here's the real test, right? Are you hearing the tap right on the microphone? I'm literally tapping on the microphone. Now, I'm gonna have to wait for your answer for like 15 or 20 seconds. There's the delay in the feed, but it at least gives me a second to sip on my warm coffee with my unwarm jacket. Oh. Birds are up. No. No, there's no tapping on the microphone. No tap sound on the microphone. Well, you know what? You know what, kids? One of these days I'm gonna figure out my tech. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna figure out how this microphone works, and I'm gonna sound like Billie Eilish. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the best morning gathering you have ever seen. That's my vow to you. Billie Eilish, by next week. All right. Either way, even if the mic don't work, we've been gathering like this for 997 nights. I figure we'll get through this drizzly, cold, underclothed, unmiked morning together. How's that? Robin says, let's test it together offline. Let me translate that comment for you, kids. Hey, idiot. Shut up and play some music. Stop playing around with your gear that you don't know how to use. Robin, good morning, friend. You are right, and I am wrong. How's that? You get used to saying things like that when you work with someone like Robin. It's just gotta be part of your daily ritual. 2 or 3 times a day, you're gonna have to say, Robin, you are right, I am wrong. You are smart. Me, not so much. Good morning. I think it's a wonderful gathering so far. I think things are going great for us. I mean, you'd feel like after 1,000 of these, I'd have this thing like totally down pat. Gatherings would be smooth, well produced, organized, thought out, or at the very least thoughtful. No, sir. Not this guy. Not this guy in this soggy little marsh. Places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, some are gone, and some remain. These places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living. I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. And I know I will never lose affection for people and things that came before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. I love you more. One of the first guys I met when we moved here was a guy named Bill. Bill had helped the owners of this house. He and his family all lived locally. They worked for the Wyeth family. Andrew Wyeth is the famous painter. They lived right down the road from here, and then eventually out on one of these islands. and has had an indelible impact on this community, the history of this place. And Bill was, kind of like his guy. Take care of his properties. And anyways, one of the nicest fellas you'd ever meet. Always kind, always thoughtful, fun. He loved music. Came out to a couple shows. Anyways, we lost him a week or two ago, and his daughters, who are two of my closest friends out here, sent me a text the other day. They have a celebration of life this weekend, and I'm gonna play that song for them. He was a big Beatles guy. I haven't played it in a long time. So you people this morning were my test kitchen. I promise I will tune my guitar better before I play it on Saturday. How I'm gonna get up here between Infinity Music Hall in Norfolk on Friday night, in Brownfield, Maine on Saturday evening, which is, Maine's a big state. It's still about 3 hours away from here. That's going to be the magic trick of the weekend. That and going on tour without a van. How's that? Found that out yesterday. Maybe that's why I'm in such a good mood this morning. No van for at least a week. Gear is in the van, on a lift in a garage in Rockland. That'll be a trick. Here's my secret superpower. Are you ready? And no, it is really not music related at all. It's when faced with a challenge or multiple challenges, when the odds are stacked up and would otherwise create a somewhat bleak outlook. My superpower is looking through the smoke and the fire and recognizing that sooner or later, every fire peters out. And sooner or later, we all find ourselves knee deep in the fire. And how we handle ourselves in those moments, well, it can have a bigger impact on a bigger picture than one might expect. Being able to deal with mild catastrophe with a smile on your face. Most catastrophes, like this one at least, right? Look, van's busted. No one's hurt. Just money, effort, time. It's okay. All the good things All good things take money, effort, and time. And as challenging as Saturday's schedule is going to be, man, how lucky am I that I get to do something in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of the fire and the smoke, that's really going to mean a lot to some folks that I care a lot about. How lucky am I? How lucky am I to be out here in a thin jacket on this wet and soggy morning with a whole bunch of you hanging out in this beautiful place on the cusp of us hanging out 1,000 times in a row. It's as good as it gets, kids. Okay, now this wasn't exactly a request, and my intention, I don't even know if I put the description on today, if I remember to do that. It's all a little bit of a blur. But my intention was to let this be a request morning. Here I am, having given you all no opportunities to give me a request. Although somebody did reference the fact that I should be switching to whiskey right now. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to pretend that's our first request of the day. How you like them apples? Oh. Whew. I tuned this guitar. You know what else I didn't do? Let me tell you. What else I didn't do. Here's another little trick to gathering in the morning when it's freezing out, or at least cold. I mean, this is not as bad as last week. Little trick. You take your guitar that you're going to play, whatever guitar that might be, and you, in some kind of a protective way, you keep it out in the cold overnight. Keep it out in the cold overnight. Because even a nice carbon fiber, I mean, look, if I was playing a wooden guitar right now, it'd be so unhappy with me. It would have come from a warm house, and then it would have come out here in the cold and the wet, and the wood would be affected by that. The wood would shrink, and it would pull the guitar. It literally would change the shape of the guitar, which is an instrument that stays in tune based on tension, right? And so if the size of the guitar is changing, your strings are made of a different material than your guitar. While they might be affected by the weather too, it won't be the same as the wood, which makes it very hard to keep a wooden instrument in tune when you change the temperature around it. So my trick is to keep a guitar in a cold place if I'm coming out in the morning. So it's kind of, now these guitars you will have seen me play on stages for the past 6 months. They have been awesome for me. They're made out of carbon fiber. I could basically take this guitar and chuck it into that water right now. I could probably drop it on these rocks, as a matter of fact. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm dealing with too many fires this week to test my luck on that. But they're pretty indestructible, relatively speaking. And so they're great guitars for me. But I did not leave it out last night, is my point. And I should have. I should have whiskey right now. On a morning like this, on a week like this, it'd be pretty fun to drink whiskey with you at 5 a.m. Sitting there most of the night, sipping this beer, feeling alright with my old buddies lined up at the bar. Jukebox playing soft and low, I play my tide, hit the road, just my luck. Someone played that song. I'm switching to whiskey for the memory hits me. Fill it to the top and let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't found. Till I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey. Oh, it's just getting worse, isn't it? We'll fix it. Worst gathering ever. Who names these gatherings? Can that be the name of this gathering? 997? Worst gathering ever? See you now, plain as day. The night she took my breath away, just dancing like a carousel on fire. Through the barroom smoke, her blue eyes shining, holding her like she was mine. And the beer ain't strong enough to ease my mind. I'm switching to whiskey before the memory gets me. Fill it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, I sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly high I can't. I'm gonna lean on Jack, shot for shot. Gonna match these tears drop for drop. I need something strong to wash the pain away. I'm switching to whiskey. I'm switching to whiskey. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. night of flies, high I came to found. I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching the risk. Morning. You know, this morning's a little nasty out, but for the rest of you New Englanders out there, it really is starting to feel like spring. It's exciting. It's exciting. Flowers are going to start popping up all over the place around here. Maine, this Maine mid-coast is insane. Come May and June, it's like good farmland, lots of veggies starting to come in. Gina, I see you. I got you. Everything just turns so green. And it's like this whole coastline, like the rest of us, is tired of the cold. As soon as that sun starts beating down, we're all reacting up here at the same time. It's pretty glorious. It's a great place to live for that. A lot of people say, a lot of people that live in warmer climates, when they think about us here in the North Country, they say, you know, how do you do the winters, man? How do you do the winters? I'll tell you, the winters are beautiful. They are miserably cold at times, maybe a lot of times. But for those of you that don't get it, we do the winters because of the springs. And the autumns. Yep. And I'll tell you what, for those of you down south, beautiful down south, I mean, I would love it down there. You give me a couple weeks rolling through southern parts of our country in the wintertime, I'm a happy guy. Sunshine, mild temperatures. You keep me the fuck away from that shit in the summertime. Hot. Uncomfortable. It can be that way up here down too. It's true. Okay. Get it together, Adam. Like 45 minutes into this gathering, I've played like 2 songs. It's one of those mornings, friends. It's one of those mornings. You show up early, hoping to be soothed by some nice songs. You get a guy bitching about the cold with an untuned guitar. and an unworking microphone. How's that for a wake up? Looking for some kind of sign. Tired, dazzled, and slowly running out of time. Walk out on some kind of line. Look for salvation and find it only in my mind. Caught up with notions like swimming in oceans, running my mind to keep up with my head. When they abuse me, confuse and misuse me, will I be able to mend? I guess I find out in the end. Papers that print news of the times, jumble, fumble across their own party nights. Creation of truth is the crime, packaged and stacked in a self-fulfilling paradigm. Walking a straight line, straight in line, my running on miles to keep up with our heads. When it surrounds us, astounds and confounds us, will we be able to bend? I guess we find out in the end. Does our ambition lead to this calamity? Why must I concede to preach what I feel, make it all real? I get no reprieve, as I've come to believe that the blueprints were lost from the start. Guess we'll just wing it, building our worlds filled art, painted words all in rhyme, dangling softly in sea. You will shape the time message we're trying to send. I guess we find out in the end. Okay. I'm gonna go in soon. I'm gonna empty the dishwasher. I'm gonna get out some things so I can cook breakfast. And for my sweet little girls, when they wake up, if they ain't up already, and mentally and physically prepare myself for the battle that will ensue when it's time for Piper to put her clothes on. It's the biggest battle of the morning. That girl works on her own time frame, and she is stubborn. Everyone in our family is really stubborn. I'd like to blame it on Allie, also very stubborn. But I suppose just the simple fact that we're gathering 997 this morning is a testament to my own intractable will. Y'all, I cannot wait for gathering 1000. I'm gonna tell you a secret. You ready for the secret? It's official, right? So gathering 1000, we are going to be on the mountain, at the place where we ramble every single year. We ain't going to be on a stage. We're just going to be set up in the field, old school COVID gathering style. That felt appropriate. We will be live streaming. It's going to be on May 9th on Saturday. We will be live streaming, and it's going to be at 3 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, which is really good. Because that means y'all on the West Coast can watch during lunchtime, and y'all in Germany and Europe can watch. Right? You can watch around 8 or 9 p.m. That ain't too bad. Australia, I'm sorry, you fucked. We screwed you on this one. Yep. We owe you something, Australia. We'll get you back at some point, I promise. But we're gonna be on this mountain. Y'all are welcome to be on the mountain with us. By the way, we are opening it up. We have opened it up. So we have. I think we have over 250 people showing up in a field that afternoon so far. There'll probably be more by the time gathering 1000 comes around. But here's my secret that I'm spilling. Jeff Kazee keyboardist, piano player, music director for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. A guy who has toured all over the world, toured with Bon Jovi, played with the Adam Ezra Group quite a bit over the last couple of years. He's coming out to G1K. He's going to be on the mountain with us. He's going to play an opening set in the field, and then, this is crazy, we are going to attempt to play the entire Revelate album together. Me, the Bandies, Jeff Kazee, we're going to play all the songs. We've never played all the songs before. We've certainly have never played them all in one concert. We've certainly never done a set of the Revelate album. When we release the Revelate album on June 20th at the House of Blues in Boston, we ain't going to do that either. This will be the only time probably we'll get an opportunity to play the entire Revelate album front to back, at least with an insanely talented and smoking keyboard player. It's gonna be so much fun. I am very excited about that. And it feels very much fitting with this gathering series. It will be unrehearsed, and I am sure the train will fall completely off the fucking tracks multiple times over the course of the afternoon. And if there was really one defining element to the gathering series, from night 1 to night 1000, it's that the train is meant to fall off the tracks a little bit. I mean, the gathering series literally is born from the train coming right off the tracks. As of yesterday, G1K got that much more exciting for me. We get to hang not only with you gatherers, in person and online, everywhere, right? We get to celebrate this incredible milestone. And we get to do it musically in a super fun way. Trying something we've never tried before. Boom. It's as good as it gets. On the mountain. Forgot that. On the mountain. Yep. I mean, how pissed can I be about needing to replace a radiator when I get to do this? I can't. I could wish it was a little warmer. How's that? This weekend is going to be fun too. We are in Norfolk, Connecticut at Infinity Music Hall. This is I want to say it's like 200-year-old theater. I think it's easily a 200-year-old theater. Somebody gather some data on that. There's a bunch of you hanging out. Infinity Music Hall, Norfolk, Connecticut. When was it built? It's old, y'all. It is the kind of theater that they have here in New England in the Northeast. It was built for a time when they didn't have speakers, microphones, and electricity. And so the acoustics in there are just beautiful. and the spirit inside those wooden walls is beautiful. It is one of my very, very favorite theaters to play in, and it is also one of the few shows so far this spring that ain't quite sold out yet. So if you are, I would say, within 1,000 to 2,000 miles of Norfolk, Connecticut, you should make plans to hang out with us on Friday. It's going to be fun. It will also be the beginning of my crazy weekend. Saturday night is going to be super fun because we are in another one of my favorite, most vibiest venues in New England. We're at Stone Mountain Art Center in Brownfield, Maine. Man, I'll tell you, I tried. When they said, Stone Mountain wants you back, I said, that's great. Let's bang a double header instead of just one show. Because the last handful of times we've played there, it's sold out. And these days, even the venues that we've never come close to selling out before are selling out. And they said, we can't do it. And they put tickets on sale, and the place sold out like months ago. That's never happened for us in this place before. Really cool. So for those of you planning to be with us in Maine on Saturday, thank you for planning ahead. You've had your tickets for a while, and you probably know how special that room is. I will be insanely punchy, I am sure, that night. After, like, from here until Saturday night, it's gonna be like heavy logistics and problem solving. Possibly with not a lot of sleep. Definitely with not a lot of sleep. Which, as you gatherers at this point appreciate, usually means that I'm going to be at my best. Maybe not tonally, but spiritually, I will be at my best at the end of a bunch of craziness, underslept. I mean, the bandies are going to have shown up. They're gonna show up in Brownfield, Maine, at Stone Mountain Art Center, in some kind of a cargo van that I am going to be renting over the next couple days. They're going to have to show up, load in, and sound check while I am at my friend Bill's celebration of life. I'm gonna bang over to the Stone Mountain Art Center right before our guests and gatherers start arriving. If we're lucky, I'll have 5 minutes to jump up on the stage, strum the guitar, make sure the microphone's working, and then it's game on and showtime. So it's gonna be a fun night. Yep. Maybe we should gather that Saturday night. I mean, look, they're both great venues. This is gonna be a tough one. They're both great venues. They're both awesome listening rooms. They both have great sound. They both have a lot of juice in the walls, good juice in the walls. This is the kind of weekend where I might even opt to do 2 gatherings, but I can't do that because we have to stay on track for Gathering 1000. I mean, it would take a little bit of the celebration out of it if we were on Gathering 1001 on the mountain. So, but maybe we'll live stream both nights. Maybe we'll do one night on Insta. Maybe we'll do one night on Insta, and we'll do one night as our official gathering for the weekend. That's the plan. Just made the plan. Robin, you still awake? Have you quit yet? That's the plan. And why don't we do Friday night from Infinity Hall in Norfolk? Why don't we meet on Insta? We'll live stream. We'll live stream on Instagram on Friday night, and on Saturday night when I'll be at my punchiest, we'll do Gathering 998. It's a plan. It's a thing. It's happening. Robin, you're still here. Thank God you're still here. Robin, you're in charge of remembering the plan. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Who just said Robin deserves a raise? Bite your tongue. You know how hard it is to make ends meet these. Sorry. I got a $5,000 radiator I got to replace in my van. Robin, you do deserve a raise. It's true. May it always, some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to know that we see. Here's to our heart and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. To the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly, right up to we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the word when the working is through. Let us drink one to make. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one for those who are with us. Here is to us, and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around and good company. This night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Here's to the drink that we share. Good morning. Fun hanging out with y'all today. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you again soon.